Now, looking at this in more detail, the structure organization of international business commonly use this four structure of division. First is the international division structure, and then we have global or worldwide product division structure, and then we have global or worldwide area division structure, and then we have global mixed matrix structure. So let's have a look at the international division structure first. In international division structure, these are the most common hierarchy, where the CEO will be the top of the four division, can be finance, marketing, production, and human resource, and there will be another one line here which are the domestic divisions. The domestic divisions usually contain the plant, tool, furniture, hardware, and then international division. So in this international division, they will have each country where they enter. So this structure is built to handle all international operations by divisions created for control. Usually companies that just started to enter the new market utilize this division structure, but over time they usually change or evolve the structure according to their findings when they enter the new market. The advantages of this structure are: first, international attitude gets the attention of top management. So these subsidiaries within the countries will get attention from the top management of the company. And also the united approach to international operation, because they just enter a new country, usually the approach will be very united. Means that most of the division will try to come up with the international operations together within each country. So in other words, they will help each other. However, the disadvantages of this are separate domestic managers from their international counterparts. So the domestic managers will be separate from each of the international counterparts. And difficulty in ideating and acting strategically in allocating resources globally. This mostly because this structure is used when the company just entered a new foreign countries, and therefore ideating and acting strategically will be very difficult, because they just enter a new place, a new situation, but over time they will evolve into a more effective structure. And for the next structure is a global or worldwide product division structure. The hierarchy will be like this. It's almost the same, but the focus on this is on the product. So after the CEO, there will be a product divisions. So product divisions A, B, C, depending on the productions. And below the product will be the countries where this product will be distributed. For example, here in Asia, America, Europe. Europe will be divided within each country again, and then within each country there will be individual division like finance, marketing, production, and human resource. So these global product divisions include domestic divisions that are allowed to take global responsibility for product groups. These divisions operate as profit centers. So the profit centers is about the product. The advantage of this are: helps manage product, technology, and customer diversity, because their main focus is on the product, and therefore the customer diversity is included in the consideration of the product development. and ability to cater the local needs. So they will be very flexible in making a product that is according or that is based on the local customer preferences. The marketing, production, and finance gets a coordinated approach on a product by product global basis. So the global basis of the production will be helping each other in the marketing, production, and finance activities. However, the disadvantages of these are duplication of facilities and staff personnel within divisions. So, for example, the facilities and staff within the divisions in Netherlands may be duplicate in the Germany or in the Britain as well. And also the division manager gets attracted to geographic prospects and neglect the long-term goals because they are very flexible and usually they only act based on the situation currently happen. Where the company, the main headquarters usually have long-term goals that the company need to achieve. And last one, the division managers spending huge to tap local, not international markets because they will try to come up with a new product that is very accordance with the local preferences but not the international markets. A very good example of this is Samsung and Apple, where they try to focus on the product division, and whenever the product arrive, the product will still be the same. The features in the smartphone, for example, or the future in the electronic devices, for example, and some of the small changes that they may make will is probably just the language of the instructions of the electronic devices. Next, we will have a global area division structure, where the focus of this will be the area of the structure. Global area division structure is used for operations that are controlled on a geographic rather than a product basis. Firms in major businesses with select product lines use it. So the advantage of this is the international operations and domestic operations remain at the same level, and the global division managers manage business operation in selected geographic area, so they work in a specific geographic area. Ability to reduce cost per unit and price competitively. The disadvantages are difficult to align product emphasis in a geographically oriented manner, and new R&D efforts are often ignored as sale in mature market is where the focus is. A very good example of this is Nike and Nestle, where they have a very area oriented and the product is distributed in accordance with the specific situation. And the last one, we will have a global mixed matrix structure. This structure combines the global product and the area and the functional arrangements, and it has a cross-cutting committee structure. This is one of the most complex structure in international business, and only some of the strong and powerful brand that usually maintain this structure. The advantage of this is it can be designed to meet individual needs, so they are very responsive to the local preferences. It also promotes an integrated strategic approach tailored to local needs and priorities, and their main priorities is the local needs and preferences. However, the disadvantage of this is because of this structure that is very complex, the coordinating and getting everyone to work toward common goals becomes difficult because everyone, every subsidiaries within the countries will have different goals and priorities because they have different customers as well. And also, too many independent groups in the structure. A very good example of this is the Unilever. Unilever enter many foreign countries and they make their own product according to the local preferences, but they still maintain their main core value, which are the home necessities, mostly in the countries. So these are some of the example of the company using global mixed matrix structure. So in summary, today we have learned about basic knowledge of organization and business. We've seen the definition, the benefit, and the process of making an organization and business. And we also have looked at the structure and hierarchy of organization and international business, which are the centralized and decentralized hierarchy, the product division structure focused on the product, and the area division structure, which is focused on the area. And then we have the mixed structure that combine the product division and the area division structure, and mostly used by big and strong brand companies like Unilever. And that's it, the lesson for today. Thank you very much for your attention. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh.